Hello there, this is a video on how to trade binary options on a Nadex demo account. As you can see here, this is a demo account. So whatever we will explain in this video is nothing but virtual money, so don't worry about potential losses. The thing is that you can take and you can open a demo account with Nadex for $25,000 for free. All you have to do is simply go on the website and fill in 3 or 4 rows with some personal data like email, phone number, and there you go, you receive an email with the login data, and just like that the trading platform opens with access to virtually everything that you can imagine in the financial market. However, there are some few things to note, and this is why we are here. This is the web-based platform of Nadex demo account. Web-based platform, it means that you need an internet connection and you don't need to download anything on your desktop or whatever computer you might have. All you have to do is all you need is an internet connection, and simply type in the username and the password and you are in. Now, this market filter, for example, here gives you access to all the products that the Nadex offers. Here you can select them all or deselect them or whatever. And of course you can choose the preferred, the expiry, and so on, all the preferences that you might have. But the easiest way to see what the platform has to offer is to use this finder. And on the finder you see that the broker, the Nadex broker, has 2 offerings for every product or category of products. Let me make this one here. You see, these are the indices binaries and indices spreads, or Forex binaries and Forex spreads. Then the commodities also into 2 categories. And then the 5-minute binaries, which are short, very short-term expiration dates, and the cryptocurrencies, of course. The difference between binaries and spreads, or one of the most difficult things to understand with Nadex, when trading with Nadex, is that they try to make, intentionally or not, things a bit more complicated than they are. Namely, if you want to trade, let's try to trade a Forex binaries. For example, let's take the euro and the US dollar. And see here, these are, for the current day, these are the expirations that the euro US dollar has on the binary side, 5 a.m., 7 a.m., and so on and so forth. If you choose the daily one, for example, let's choose 3 p.m. This is 27th of July, right in the morning. So if we choose 3 p.m., then this table here with all the possibilities that we have on the euro US dollar appears. As you can see here in the middle, there is a bid and an offer price, and then the bid size, namely the pending orders that are on the left side or on the bid, and on the offer side, the ones that want to sell. As a rule of thumb, whatever you pick up here, let's say now that the euro US dollar trades at 16.29, let's say that we take I don't know, we want to see euro US dollar lower, so let's say that the euro US dollar will move towards the 1660, but so lower than the current price, but not lower than 1660. And then you have 2 possibilities that you might use when you take a trade. Namely, you can place a pending orders. GTC stands for good till cancelled. So you place the pending order, and the trading platform interprets the pending order as good till cancel. Until you cancel it, it will remain there and it will be automatically filled. If, on the other hand, you want to trade the market, then it's very easy. Market order, and this is the size. You choose the size on your contract. By definition, the size is $100 per contract. This is being called the Nadex expiration value, and it is $100 per contract. So 1 means 100. Now let's assume that we want to sell this one here, And if we want to sell one contract at the current price on euro and the US dollar is 16.27, and we want to see it bigger than 16.60, to sell this one is not a good chance that the market will do that in such a short expiration date. And therefore, you will end up having a profit of making a maximum profit of $12 on your 100, right? But the maximum loss is 97. Now, this is not a good risk-reward ratio, or this is not a good setup in any kind of trading environment. So what we need to do is the first thing to do is to make sure that you align your chances at least to 50-50 before applying technical analysis or fundamental analysis to any kind of a trend. So now that the euro US dollar, this is the indicative price of the current market, 16.29. Now, if we want to see the euro US dollar lower than 16.29 in 7 hours from now, this is the time left or the expiration date for the binary option, what we need to do is to pick one of the expiration dates or lower expiration dates. See here, 27th of July, the euro US dollar to be bigger or higher than 15.60, all right, so higher than 15.60, and we want to see, let's trade at market, we want to trade one contract, meaning $100. No, let's say 2 or 3 contracts, and we want to see lower values than the current value. What's the current value? The current value here is 16.28 at 7:53 a.m. Now, if the euro US dollar from the current 16.28 moves lower, but not lower than 15.60, we will make a profit of $264 on 3 contracts that we have. Now, it's not the ideal profit, but nevertheless, it is a profit for it. If, on the other hand, the pair moves in the other direction, for example, it moves above the current 16.28, then we will lose $65. That being the risk on the $100 value. So if you decrease, or if we decrease the value here, of course the potential profit and the potential loss will disappear. And if you, for example, take this trade, let's take this trade. If we take this trade and we place the order, you receive a confirmation order received, close it, and it will appear on your dashboard with here, this being on your dashboard, the euro US dollar. But as you can see here, there are 5 contracts. Why? Earlier than that, the trading platform, I had another 2 contracts, and if you trade the same currency pair or the same product with this platform, then the broker automatically accumulates the products in such a way that that they will appear all together. Now, let's say that until the expiration date, for whatever the reason, you want to close an option. For example, see here, this one, the Great Britain pound US dollar is somewhere on break even here. Profit and loss is 0. So it may go and makes, I don't know, gives $2 a profit, or $5, or whatever, or 100, depending on what you trade. So if you want to close it, the thing is to simply click on it, and a ticket automatically appears with the opposite trade. So this one, let me try to move it. This one, as you can see, the original position is short or selling 2 contracts. And if we want to close the trade in order to square a short trade, you need to buy it. And automatically, if you click on an over position, the Nadex will give you a ticket in the opposite position. And if you close it, place order, automatically disappears, and you book the profits. In this case, it was a profit of $4. So you can close an option before the expiration if you are happy with the profit, or if you want to cut losses. And in this way, trading binary options with Nadex or spreads, as a matter of fact, go like any other financial product. If you want to avoid news, for example, in the United States, in something like half an hour from now, an important economic news, the US GDP or the gross domestic product will come out and the US dollar pairs will experience increased volatility. One way to deal with the situation is to trade expiration dates bigger than the current week, if there are some expiration dates. In this case, there aren't. As you can see on the Euro US dollar, the maximum expiration date we can choose here is at the end of the week, namely 7 hours, which is a drawdown for this platform. Or simply you can close any open trade to avoid potential losses. One minus that I would add on this trading platform, again, a demo trading platform, is that you have a very few options here, few choices from the currency pairs on the Forex binaries and also on the Forex spreads that are the same currency pairs. I mean, currency pairs that are important, they do not appear here. But anyways, they depend, as you can see, mostly on the US dollar, which is the world's reserve currency. It's only normal, but also it will make difficult finding good trades due to the intercorrelation between markets. That's our review of the Nadex demo. I would say that it's an interesting trading platform as well as you understand what it stands for. We won't cover the spreads, but on the spreads, the principle is absolutely the same. It depends very much on the expiration date. And on the spread, you have an interval here. For example, this is the US Tech 100, and you have an interval. And for that interval, there is a bid price and an ask price. As long as the price remains in the interval or in the range until the expiration date, and if you sell and moves lower than the current price, you'll make some money. Otherwise, you will lose. Thank you for being here, and bye-bye.